Namaste, my beautiful queens. Today I want to do the reading, which we will look at such question. Why this experience was given to me? And I don't want to attach it specifically to a love relationship or something else. I will try to give you all of the information which is going to be coming through the cards about it, and you decide how you want to apply it. I simply want you to receive the answer to the question why this experience had been given to me. Maybe it is connected with love relationship, maybe it is connected to something else, maybe to some not very pleasant thing, maybe it happened many years ago, maybe it happened in your childhood, by one of your parents had said or done something, you can't get over it, or something else. Anyway, any situation which does not leave you in peace until now. That question, why this experience happened to me, why I have chosen this experience, why this experience, what is this experience supposed to teach me, what I need to understand. So just let us do 3 cards. I'm going to use the Grand Lux deck. my very I'm holding it upside down. My one of my most reliable, but my one of my most favorite. And you choose 1 card out of 3, because I'm gonna go into a deeper meaning. Means that I will be talking for quite a bit of time. So 3 cards, so I could tell you everything you need to hear. I will choose out of the deck. So this will be a card number 1. If there are several things, I already told you, you can choose one thing for each card, like why this thing happened to me in a year of such and such with such and such person, and you can assign another case to another card. Card number 2, and we will take card number 3 right here, and we'll go straight to it and see why this experience was given to you. Whatever, Queens, Kings, whatever that experience was, we need the answers. So Ace of Pentacles, it's a very one of the most beautiful cards which in minor arcanas which exist. So what it is, this is a card of connection. If we look deeper into this card, whatever it is, love, connected to love, connected to whatever it is, the card of union of 2 things, of material world and a spiritual world. And this is the card in the level of spirituality, the card of realization of something, realization. When you literally at some point through this experience, at some point of your life, understand, I haven't done any mistakes, really. I have nothing to blame myself for. I have nothing to feel ashamed for. I have nothing to be afraid of, because everything what I think it was my mistake, it was my learning experience. I am my own teacher. Every experience, especially this experience which you have asked yourself about, the cards about, was the experience which as a huge lesson, and the lesson which helps you understand. You see, my beautiful queens, kings, if any, I am one of those people who a lot of esoteric. I have a lot of readers, a lot of wonderful healers, esoteric, clairvoyance friends who tell me this one thing. You are all out there in spiritual world, but you are right now in physical. So you need to learn to balance the physical and non-physical, because sometimes it's just I am all the way there, and for example, still I need material things to provide a comfortable life for my family, for my children, for my mother. I need to to make money. I need to pay bills, and for me, there is an issue with it, because I just want to give, and I feel like I'm here to heal, and so it's a experience, which one of the reasons for you to understand that beside giving, you also need to give equally to yourself, because you give yourself to a love partner, you give yourself to friends, and the problem is that it could have been that this person or these people took advantage of you, and when you needed help, this is the information I'm receiving now, channeling now, when you needed help, when you had been in a situation when you needed someone by your side, no one was there. And someone could have also used you for your creativity, because what happens is, when someone is in a lower stage of life and they tell you, please help me, and you literally, I give you a real example when I see this card as understanding what happened. A real example, a man who got very sick, and no one there was for him, because he was just not a good, nice person. And this woman, she stayed by his side for 6 months. She sold everything she could. She literally took him back from death to recovery, and until he fully recovered, you want what happened? You know what happened? When he fully recovered, he started to avoid her fully and completely, and instead of being grateful, it's just he started to hate her. Why such thing happened? Because she was the one who saw him in this powerless condition. She witnessed him in this powerless condition, and she's a reminder to him that he was like this, and he depended on her. And now, of course, the debt he has towards her is enormous. She didn't expect nothing back from him, but at least normal, normal human relationship, gratitude. I mean, you're not supposed to hate someone who saved your life, but of course that's it happens very often. So she had to realize that yes, giving, yes, saving, yes, compassion is everything, yes, compassion is all, but you got to give yourself equal compassion and love and kindness as you are giving to others. And this is experience which tells you, don't stop feeling guilty by doing something for you. Stop feeling guilty to give to you. It's not you just give, and then when you need someone, there is no one there, or very little people there. So it is okay to charge for your work. It took me many years to start charging for my work, because I couldn't do it, and I was severely poor. I didn't have nothing. I was an Uber driver, a taxi driver, just several years ago, because I thought that I'm supposed to just be giving, and I was doing this. I was just giving everything and didn't want to take anything back. So please understand, your work is valuable. Your advice is valuable. Your time is valuable. Please don't just freely give yourself to everybody. Your time, because people think that they come to you when they need someone to cry on the shoulder, to complain to the husband, to complain to their boyfriend. They just think that, you just have to accept them anytime, any moment, and just do anything they want. But you have to understand, you have to value your time, value your work, value your creativity, because this is an idea, because this is one of the card of the ideas. So you were probably giving ideas to someone. That person used the ideas, or used you as a resource if you were dealing with a narcissistic parent, or narcissistic partner, or narcissistic friend. So you are giving, you're thinking, oh, but it's my friend, but it's my own mother. Why should I keep anything? And your ideas were used, and all these ideas brought the dividends, whether material or non-material. This person got, not you. So you have to, this is a huge thing, that you shouldn't be giving to everyone without, you can't save someone against their own will. So don't doubt. Somehow when life gives you chances, because this is also a card of chances, you somehow get afraid to get these chances, because deep inside of you, you might think that you don't deserve it. This is wrong. You have to convince yourself that you deserve it. This is a card of all dreams come true. Everything, you can have it all. But you need to understand that giving to you, enjoying your own time, and spoiling yourself a little bit, it's not something terrible. It's a very esoteric card. So you can have it all, but please, you need to understand that you also, it's good and it's nice and it's right to give yourself as much as you're giving to others. Because when you have nothing left in you, you have nothing to give to others. All right, this is card number 1, my beautiful queens. Card number 2, why that experience was given to me. Another beautiful card, 3 of Wands. I have to make a video, 2 of Wands today, if I remember. It's decisions making. So it could have happened. You see the man is standing here, looking at this ship. Another creative card, another card of creativity. And the card connected straight to understanding of the necessity in order to open the new door. You got to be able to close the old door. You see, this is a ship and he is standing at the bank. So he has the choice to stay on this old bank when things are familiar to him, or he gets on this ship and sail away, sail away, sail away. But in order to get on this ship, he has to leave something behind, those ones which are already here. So you have a very serious gift. This card shows you a very serious gift. What is your gift? Please hear me. Your ability, when you talk or you write articles or you talk on your channel or whatever, but when you talk, you are able to touch deeply the hearts of many people. This is a person who has influence, natural, who is already there in you. And if you do the Vedic chart of your birth date, you probably, not probably, I'm sure you'll see it there. So your ideas can spread like hot cakes. You are capable to create and to lead. Your life is full of opportunities, and you can apply your ideas and not just become successful yourself. You can teach a whole bunch of people how to. But what is the lesson of that experience? Some of you still have the wound. Some of you, this is connected with youth or childhood. Some of you can't forgive a parent or parents. Some of you still, or a partner, very often it's a partner who kept you hoping, because this is a partner, probably is a fire sign, could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but not necessarily that, but it's that sign. It could have been a partner who gave you a hope that one day this ship will take him to you, because this is also not, this is trying to make a choice whether to stay here or to go. But if it's about love relationship, usually this person doesn't make the choice. He just keep on standing there. Oh, you need to look at the cards around. But this could have been that this is a case, and still hurts. That wound still hurts, and that wound doesn't let you believe that you can. You absolutely can use this experience made you feel this horrific things. I know nobody loves me. I will never find love. I will never find the things which make me happy. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I am this, I'm this. And this card tells you you can achieve it. But you need to learn to leave the past in the past, because the past had already happened. Also, this is a card of being able to see into the future, psychic abilities. Also, this is a very spiritual card, because a card which tells you about a traveling of a hero. One of the nicknames, spiritual nickname of this card, the key to success. This is someone who can, both materially and spiritually, achieve a lot of things, especially if you are a fire sign. But what you need to cultivate in yourself is self-esteem and positive thinking. I mean, it's sometimes not very easy, and it sounds a lot like a cliche, but you gotta do this. You have to learn to trust your impulse about things. You feel an impulse. I need to write a book, for example. I need to write a book about this little boy who is lost. He is lost, and he needs to find his way out. So he meets all kinds of different people. I'm just making things up right now, and I need to do it. And then your thoughts of your mind, of that empty box, gives you tons of excuses not to, and gives you all this, no, you can't, no, you're not able to do this, you're not gonna finish, you are worthless, you are this, you are that, and you stop and you don't do it. Don't be afraid to leave the old things and to sail to something new. You need to act hoping for better, because you see, when this person takes that ship, no one will give him a guarantee that things are gonna be fantastic. But your worst shadow for you is to become apathic and upset and hopeless and helpless. Also, don't be afraid to accept help of others. Believe you can. Believe that this ship is going to get you where you need to be. Because if you just stand on this bank, why you have come here, the goals you have come here into this incarnation for, you're not going to be able to fulfill. I don't tell you, jump with your head first into the water while it can be the reefs and something underneath that water. You need to think, you need to research before you do, but you gotta do. You gotta do. And you gotta believe. Because nothing is gonna happen if you just keep on standing on this bank, and nothing is gonna happen if you live in the past. You coming back to this experience and replay it in your head again and again and again and again, trying to decide what could have been, should have been, would have been, if you have done something differently, if this. Why? It already happened. It's already gone. It's already done. And if it's too hard to forget, sit in a lotus position, close your eyes, and tell yourself, this happened not to me. Imagine you just watched a movie and it happened to someone else, not to you. And just leave it already in the past where it belongs. Card number 2. Why? You got you got yourself, girls. This is such a card which tells you that you got yourself a greed, a person who symbolizes greed in a image of a man. So I am pretty sure that this bad experience of yours is connected to so-called love and relationship, but to be exact, that you thought it was love and relationship. So someone who was greedy, and I mean greedy on every level, not a deep soul, to be exactly disconnected with soul at all. And you were waiting and you were hoping and you were waiting and you were hoping, but this one he has only one God, one religion, one dogma. I stay and do what I consider right. I stay where I am. I will not move from where I am. This one resists anything in biggest fear that someone will want something from him. He's greedy financially, emotionally, spiritually. He's just this, dry, egocentric, narcissistic center of the universe. The worst thing that he's absolutely sure that he is absolutely right and correct, that his opinion is right. Hoping and dreaming about this man is useless. But you might have believed that with your love, with your patience, with your time, with everything, you would melt his heart, soften his heart. This is that he can't share. It's that Shakespeare greedy knight. This one will die of hunger while sleeping on the bag filled with money, with golden coins. It's at the same, and then at the same time, when he has a woman, he treats her as you belong to me and you must be faithful to me. He can show you jealousy, he can control you, Where have you been? Who did you talk to? All the tendencies of manipulative, narcissistic type of a man. And he can also act as a devil. He can also act like Othello. I'm gonna kill you if you look at someone. Walking at expression, walking on eggshells. So absolutely someone who is dry, narrow-minded, someone who wouldn't move neither to the left and to the right, and probably you invested so much of emotions and times and feelings, giving, but then nothing just happened. So it's like fresh air wasn't even there. So you could have been dealing with a man like this, and it created a certain trauma in you, because somehow you probably now might be thinking that all men are like this, or it's created a certain trauma. So you need to learn, no, not everyone is like this. And you need to learn that learn that one simple thing, which I have said in my videos so many times, that man is actions. Not even man is actions. People are actions, period. People are no words, people are actions. And another thing, what you need to learn by this card, that you yourself might be someone who, because of the past traumas, crave control. Because you try to protect yourself, to make yourself safe. And if you dream to create relationship, if you say sometimes, I want to create new relationship, I want to have new relationship, but you don't meet anyone, and you asking the cards why I am alone, and you get this card, it means that any relationship is a risk. It's a certain risk. There is no guarantee. But you need to understand that if you wish to try to build new relationship with someone, the risk is necessary there. Also, you might be scared of poverty. So you might probably, because this person could have used you for money as well, because it could have been such experience, someone used you for material things, or for the connections connected with material things, and you're scared that that happens again. So you need to understand that as much as you would like to believe that love, time, patience can soften someone's heart and can help someone else see the world differently, unfortunately, not always it works. And for some of you, believe it or not, it can be your father. Because you could have been living your entire life trying to please your father, means trying to prove your father that you're worth of loving, that he can be proud of you, that you are talented, that you deserve acceptance. This is useless, my beautiful queens. You can't prove nothing to nobody. And that has to be healed. Whether it is a partner you had, whether it's a father who somehow you still have to, or hoping to prove that, Papa, I am worth of loving. and are worth of your attention. These girls, this also has to be left in the past. You must become sure in the right path of your own, because someone always tries to prove you that your desires, your dreams, your wishes are not gonna. Maybe you want to be an artist and people tell you there is no money there, because this is a card of money. Don't do this. Become an accountant. Always gonna make money. But yes, as an accountant you are going to make money, but you are going to hate all about it. Don't be afraid to let go of a sparrow in your hands, because you might be thinking, it's Russian expression, it's better to have a sparrow in your hands than a swan in the sky. But if you let go of that sparrow, you might have both of them. It's nice to try to be sure that you have enough of material things, but at the same time you have to understand, if in the name of material things you refuse from your own soul calling and creativity, you might be very successful financially, but your heart is not going to be happy. Also, the shadow of this card, please watch yourself not to be very stubborn, and not to be too afraid of changes, because what is true about life is the changes. Trying to keep everything as it is because it's gives you an illusion of control is the same as trying to keep the wind. You constantly have to look forward and try to teach yourself to embrace changes and walk towards the new door which is open there for you, instead of running away from it. I hope, my beautiful queens, you received your answers, why that situation happened to me, what I was supposed to learn. Please write me in the comments what you think. I will be grateful. Namaste.